The Chicago Bears are beefing up their defensive line with signing AL-Quaiden Muhammad to a 2-year deal. And with that, welcome back guys to another episode of the German Bear Podcast, and today we have to talk about the second defensive line signing of the day after Justin Jones. Larry Ogunjobi won't be signed by the Bears after failing his physical testing, and in order to compensate that, Ryan Poles is making some big moves. I already covered the Ogunjobi situation in my last video, so feel free to check that one out. But let's move on and take a deeper dive into who Muhammad is and what he brings to the team. And let me tell you guys, this is an absolute home run signing by Ryan Poles. I absolutely love this one. Muhammad signs a 2-year, $10 million deal, and I think it's an absolute bargain. He's 26 and will be 27 at the start of the season, and he is listed at 6'4" and 250 pounds. He was selected in the 6th round in 2017 by the New Orleans Saints and started his career off real quiet as a rookie and appeared in only 4 games and had only 1 tackle. After that year, he was waived and got picked up by the Colts in 2018, where he really found his home. Muhammad spent his first 3 seasons as a rotational piece with Indy, and in 2018 he started 4 games of his 15 appearances, had 28 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 2 QB hits, and 1 pass deflection. In 2019 he upped his game. He also started 4 games of his this time 16 appearances, recorded 28 tackles, 8 TFLs, 3 sacks, 9 quarterback hits, and 1 forced fumble. The year after was somewhat similar, but a bit less productive. He didn't start any games that year, but still had 23 tackles, 6 QB hits, 2 sacks, 2 TFLs, and 1 forced fumble. But the real fun actually began in 2021 for him. Last season, AL-Quaiden Muhammad went from being a backup to the full-time starter and started all of the 17 games last season. And during his breakout year, he also put up several career highs. He put up 48 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, 13 quarterback hits, and 1 forced fumble. And like with Justin Jones, he's a guy that consistently developed over the last couple of years, which is super exciting for his Bears fans because he's still young. Like, he will turn 27. He still has lots of room to grow, and I can't wait for Travis Smith to take these 2 guys under his wings and try to develop him, something he really excelled at the Raiders. Also beneficial is that he was a player for Matt Eberflus in all of his 4 years with Indy, so not only does he know the scheme, but also Matt Eberflus and the defensive coordinator Alan Williams know how to put him into situations to succeed. Muhammad is, in general, a very versatile player that excels at stuffing the run and has the ability to rush the passer as well. He showed constant improvement in that area of his game, and I don't think that will stop with the Bears. Heck, I think he will even be absolutely amazing on that 4-3 system, and he will constantly improve as a pass rusher. At least I hope he will. And him coming off of his best season of his career gives me a lot of hope and optimism in that area. In general, I absolutely love this pickup by Ryan Poles. I think Muhammad is a very underrated player, and we need O-line help. I'm aware of that, and I'm sure we will address it in the next couple of days, but at the same time, games are won in the trenches, and that obviously includes the defensive line as well. And with these additions today of Justin Jones and AL-Quaiden Muhammad to a already solid defensive line room, I'm very confident that this part of the team is now absolutely solidified. $5 million a year is absolutely great, and I'm looking forward to seeing Muhammad on the field. The Bears defensive line right now looks incredible, I think. You have Robert Quinn, Travis Gibson, Jeremiah Tauchu, AL-Quaiden Muhammad, Justin Jones, Angelo Blackson, Kyrus Tonga, and Mario Edwards Jr. A lot of great options. You can rotate a lot with these guys and still get production, whoever is on the field. And it will be interesting what the Bears will do the next couple of days, how they address offensive line, wide receiver, cornerback, potentially safety. Also, a third running back would be nice as well. So, lots of things that still need to be addressed. But we have a good amount of money right now with Ogunjobi's contract not being signed. So, Ryan Poles is taking his time. I think it's working out really well. But guys, that wraps up the video. I'll keep you guys updated on all of the latest Bears moves and news. Like and subscribe if you liked the video. Check out Instagram for the latest news. And as always, guys, bear down.